before you think of giving up on that old jollof stew, hold up, there's a way to save the situation. Now I'm going to teach you how to revamp your old jollof stew into something really amazing in just a couple of steps. So give me a few seconds, we're going to get right into the video. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, it's lovely to have you. But if you're old, hey boo, it's nice to have you back. So today, you're gonna make this delicious, yummy jollof rice with some grilled chicken and some coleslaw. That's what we're having for dinner. So join me while I make dinner for my family. Now I have another jollof rice video or recipe on my channel, and that is assorted meat jollof rice. If you haven't checked that out yet, please do check that out and make some delicious assorted meat jollof rice. Choose between both of them. Let me know which one was your favorite, this or the other one. Let me know. So for the first step, I have some salted beef. I'm cutting into pieces. So cut it as small as possible. Don't cut it too tiny to hurt yourself because they have some bones in there. Now, salted beef is a staple in my home. I love me some salted beef. And I like to make sure I always have some at any given time in my freezer, mostly, yes. So anytime I get to the market, I try to get some. So I'd encourage you to also get some because you never know when you need it to revamp any dish of yours or to give a kick or a nice flavor to any dish of yours. You can use it for your okra soup or stew. You can use it for your light soups, even palm nut soup. The palm nut soup recipe I have on my channel, I added some of that. It's delicious, so always try to make sure you have some. So I'm done chopping off or cutting into pieces my beef, my salted beef. Next up, I have a medium-sized onion that I'm going to chop as well. So be careful of your knife. Just take off all of the skin and then we're going to cut it into pieces. Not very tiny pieces, but yeah, sizable, because you're going to use the onions to steam our salted beef. Right, now that is done. We have a clean pot. I've washed the salted beef nicely and then added it to my pot. I'm also going to wash the onions and add them to my pot as well. Now we're going to need some water, and that is going to help us steam our beef. And the water that we added is a lot because that's what we're going to use to cook our jollof rice. That's going to be the stock. Remember, this is an old jollof stew, meaning there is no stock for this stew. We don't have any stock anywhere. We don't have anything that's going to add flavors or anything that's going to make our jollof rice come alive. This is what is going to make it come alive. We need the stock from the beef, and that's going to give the jollof rice an exceptional taste and flavor. You will absolutely love this. Like, this is my favorite, all-time favorite jollof rice, and I'm sharing it with you guys because I love you, and I hope you're able to transform your homes or make your home people or make yourself happy with this jollof rice recipe. So now the beef has steamed nicely. I steamed it for about 10 minutes. I pour it out, and that's the stock we have over there. We're gonna get on to the stew. Now you can see this is really an old jollof stew. I've had this for about 3 weeks in my freezer. Yeah, so I took it out to thaw, and now that is what we're going to use for the jollof rice. And as you guys know, I don't add stock to my jollof stew. If you've watched my other video before, you will know I don't add stock to my jollof stew. So this has no stew or let's say stock infused in there. This is just plain stew, and that's it. So our beef stock is what's going to add all that yumminess to our jollof rice. Yes. So we add our stew to the pot. I'm going to use this pot in cooking my jollof rice. And this is the first time I'm trying to use this pot for my jollof rice, so I'm hoping it comes out well. And it actually did came out well. It came out fantastic. I loved it. It gave it this nice sort of smoky flavor. It was just good. It was just too good all over the place. crowd pleasing and neighbor inviting. So we've heated up our stew. It's ready to take the rice now. I'm adding my rice. This is long grain jasmine rice. Yes, I love it. It's good. It works perfectly with jollof rice. So any long grain rice you have, that is any jasmine long grain rice, perfumed rice, should work perfectly. Makes the jollof rice delicious. So I'm stirring my rice, or just getting the rice and the stew to come together, to marry, let's say. Make sure that you stir it very, very well, because this particular jollof rice video, or this particular recipe, we're not going to overstir our jollof rice. What I noticed was that if you stir your jollof rice too much, it's going to make the grains of the rice break, especially after you've added the water. So after we add the water, we're going to stir this rice only 3 times before we take it off the fire. We're not going to stir it too much. So that's another thing that's something I have transformed or changed about how I cook my rice, my jollof rice. I don't stir it over 3 times after the water is added. The moment you keep stirring and stirring and stirring and stirring, like I said, the grains will break and it's going to come out, I don't know, some way. It's not going to look grainy, nicely thin grains and stuff like that, unless you're using basmati rice. We are not using basmati, which is already long in nature. So I added some salt, and also another trick, I added some chicken stock cube. That is also going to add a different taste to your jollof rice. I don't know what made me try this one time somewhere last year. I was like, what can I add to my jollof rice? I need to have it to taste differently. And I was like, let me just add chicken stock cube and see how it's gonna work. It worked. It makes the jollof rice so tasty and delicious, very yummy. So I fried the jollof rice a bit. I fried the rice a bit, and then it's good time for me to add my stock now, which I have. So the stock, beef, onions, everything goes in there. Everything goes in there. You're gonna stir it and mix everything up. Now the water is not enough, so I'm gonna add a little bit of water in a few minutes. Or let's say seconds for the video. At this point, the aroma has transformed and is getting into people's rooms through their windows and their doors. For this particular recipe, if you don't want to share with anyone, or if you don't want anybody knocking on your door, girl or boy, please don't do it. Because the moment you do it, whether your windows are closed or locked, it's going to seep out. The aroma is going to seep out into people's nose, and it's good. Like, okay, let me just keep calm. You guys make this recipe and come back into my comment section. Let me know how it goes, or let me know how it went. Sincerely, let me know if you enjoyed it or not, but I know what you guys are going to come back and say. So now, after we put our water in, let's count. This is the first stir. Yeah, we're stirring for the first time after we put our water in. I waited for the water to simmer down before opening to stir. So that's number 1. Stir it very nicely and generously. Make sure you're getting it down there so you don't have too much rice sticking to your pot, or too much rice turning into kanzo. Okay, yes. In the meantime, guys, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so now. Hit the subscribe button right there. Leave me comments in the comment section below. Whatever questions you want to ask, please do that in the comment section below. Give the video a thumbs up. Don't forget to share. And please, most importantly, don't forget to subscribe. Now, this is the second time we're going to stir our jollof rice. We are almost there. So this is like about 15 minutes after the first stir. You stir it nicely. And then if you notice, I didn't add excessive stew to my jollof rice, so it's not looking too red. That's something else. Like, don't add way too much stew to make it sauché like that, you know, like to make it too rich. Okay, well, it depends on you. If you like very rich jollof rice, go for it. But today, this is what the spirit is telling me to do, so that's just what I'm going for. Yeah. Now I have a bonus video embedded in this video, and it's how to make my yellow pasta. So I cannot film a whole video on that because it's very easy. So I'm going to teach you guys in this video how to make that. So please watch to the end, it's very important. Now we're going to have this jollof rice with chicken. Okay, I have a grilled chicken recipe in the description box in my video sessions, but I'm going to leave the link in the description box below. So check it out and make yourself some delicious oven grilled chicken. On the other hand, the chicken I'm going to have with this jollof rice, this particular one, I'm going to upload in the next video. That will be my next upload. Very delicious and very different from the first one, so you'd want to give it a try. It's yummy. Let me know which one was your favorite. So now my jollof rice is going very well. I've covered it with a clean kitchen towel and I'm going to leave it to cook. I have some boiling water on the side and that's what I'm going to use to cook our pasta. I'm going to add some salt to taste and I'm going to add some olive oil. Now, the ingredient that gives the pasta its yellow color is nothing else but curry powder. You all know my love for curry powder, and it gives the pasta or any dish a beautiful yellow color. So that's what I just added, and I'm going to add my bowl pasta to it and cook it for about 8 minutes. Or just cook your pasta for the time that's on the package. So check on the package and for how long you have to cook your pasta for. Do not overcook it. So yes, I'm adding that to it, and then I'm going to leave it to cook. By this time, my jollof rice is almost done, should be almost done. We're going to check it in a bit. Thank you guys so much for all your shares, for all your words of encouragement, for all your beautiful comments. And I'm very glad to have you guys on this journey with me. Thank you also for sharing, for subscribing, for encouraging others to subscribe. Don't forget, if this is your first time here and you haven't subscribed, please click on the subscribe button. Now look at that jollof rice. It is done and we have it in the grains intact and the aroma, oh, and the flavors and the taste. Too good. Too good. Our jollof rice is ready now, and at this point, the aroma check, taste check, flavor check, rice grains check, jollof 100% and over, everything is set. So I'm going to leave some salad links or recipes in the description box. Check them out and choose whatever salad you'd like to have your jollof rice with. Okay, so thank you guys so much for watching today's video. Dinner is ready. We have our jollof rice with our yellow pasta. We have some salad and we have our oven grilled chicken. Delicious, yummy, and crowd pleasing. Your people will love you for this. In the meantime, don't forget to subscribe. Also, be loving, caring. Keep supporting each other. Keep supporting your friends and protect yourselves and protect others as well. See you next time.